All right, stop raining. About to drive off. I want to tell you a funny story from elementary school. That's how I made this a series, Sideways Stories. A little parody of Wayside Stories. Remember that show Wayside, the books, Wayside? But anyway, I remember in the fourth grade, probably told this on my old channel or this channel. If y'all didn't know, I went to Catholic school for maybe 11 years, from 99 to about 2010. Then I went to public school. Going to Catholic school, I would just tell you, they never educated us on sexual education. I'm not gonna make it like we didn't speak about sex at an all boys school. I went to an all boys school, ninth grade. I'm not gonna make it like we didn't speak about sex, but we were not educated on sex. We were not educated on the use of condoms, and they did not. We knew, like, as kids, something was gay or not, but we were not educated on, like, homosexuality. They didn't speak about those kind of things there. But I remember in fourth grade, religion class was taught by an actual priest who went to seminary school. He was a priest named Father Newell. I don't know where he is today, but I would have to only guess that he may be dead because he was pretty old when I was 10. So if I'm almost 30, he has to be. He looked like he was in his late 50s. He probably has to be in his 70s now. I'm hoping he's still alive. I'll tell you this. I fought this kid Douglas. We used to fight all the time. I actually saw him when I was a lot older at a gym. He worked at a gym when I used to live in Philly. But we got into a fight. And my finishing move on him, I would always slap his glasses off his face. But that's what I did to him in class. And he punched me in the back of my head, and the teacher broke it up. And I remember Father Newell grabbed us both by our arms. He wouldn't let go. But because on this game I had called Bully, if a teacher grabbed you or like somebody grabbed you, like an authority figure, you could at least like grab them by their nuts, or you could like headbutt them or step on their foot and run away. I didn't have that option. I wasn't Jimmy Hopkins. But I remember in class, we were rehearsing this song, and I cannot find it on YouTube. All I know is the lyrics go like this. I cannot sing. I remember the lyrics were like, blessed are we are the children of God. And that's just how the song went, and I can't find it on YouTube. It was just like, blessed are we are the children of God. And the kids in the class were playing around with the song. Like they were you know that movement you do with your hands when a song is like sad? Like, you know that song by Michael Jackson, what's it Alone? What's the song? You Are Not Alone. You know the song, you know when people have a sad, you know that episode of SpongeBob, the Sweet Victory song? You know when they were waving their hands like this in the crowd? They had like the little lighter, or like, you know when they had the lighters, like they have them just like waving around doing like a sad song. I don't know who started that shit. Maybe they were asking for like anybody got a match, anybody got a light, and it's like I only need one, and then that's how that started. But in the classroom, people were like doing this with their hands, and people were dancing and playing around, and we had to actually rehearse that shit during like a I don't know if it was a talent show or we had to rehearse it in the multi-purpose room, which is basically a basement. Because eventually in the sixth grade, we wound up going upstairs and like they built the gym because it was a hazard to have. We would have church, we would have mass there, or any kind of event we would have in the multi-purpose room. So I remember there was a stage for everything, and we're singing that song, but I'm all the way in the back. I'm in the back where they can't see me. Like I barely, I didn't want to be up front, but I was but we had to all get up and sing in front of a bunch of other classes, and that song was embarrassing. But all I remember, Father Newell, he couldn't handle us no more, because all the fighting, all the disrespect we showed that man. And I want to just say this: I don't, if I'm not like, this is not me c-wording, COONING on here, but if he may have a little prejudice in his heart against black people, I see why, because we were some assholes, even me. If he went home, if he went home in his I know they live in monasteries, right? I don't know what you call it, like a Catholic home. I think it's a monastery, whatever. I know he was like telling his fellow brothers that you can't help these Negro children. I tried to help these kids, and look what happened. They just laughed at me, and they made fun of my shoes, because they were busting on him. They were busting on. Remember this kid Keith, the one that I had to fight, that was bullying me. He was like, yo, he got high waters on, bro. Yo, he got high waters on. They were busting on the shoes. And I was just like, looking as an adult, I was like, I know for a fact when he got home, he was just like, man, you can't help these people. You really can't. But I hope he's still alive, because I value any amount of education that I can receive from anybody.